That is the third characteristic. Fourth characteristic, money must be durable. That means it should last long. Durability. It must be strong. It must last long, because the money has to fluctuate. The money has to revolve in the market for years. So that is the reason it must be of fine quality. Are you getting me? The currency notes and coins must be of fine quality. Then only it will stay in the market for a longer time. That is another very important characteristic which was not there in the barter time, in the barter system. In the barter system, if you remember, that goods were not kept for a longer time, because chances were there that goods were getting perished away, goods were getting damaged. But in the money system, we don't have this problem. Then after that, we have another important characteristic, that is stability. Are you getting me? We have another important characteristic of money, that is stability. Money must have stability. What is the meaning of this? Money must have stability in the sense that the value of the currency should not fall down in an economy. I'm repeating again. What is the meaning of stability of money? The meaning of stability is that money must have a kind of respect, or you can say a kind of fiatness in the economy. It must be strong. The value must be strong. If the value of currency falls down, then the economy will fall down. Clear? And we have many countries where you see that the value of currency is very low. So automatically you can understand the markets are growing very slowly there. The economy is falling down. So wherever the currency falls, you see that the economy is falling. So currency or money must be stable, must have the value, which is a very important characteristic. Clear? So these are some of the characteristics that we have for money. Let us quickly revise, and before that, if possible, let me just show you one picture so you'll understand what are the characteristics of money. Hold on a second. So if you can see this page, yeah. So here is the page on your screen. You can see characteristics of money. If you all can see, the page is on the screen. What you can see on your screen is characteristics of money, and you can see some characteristics, like for example, first you have divisible, that is divisibility. Money must be divisible, otherwise it will be impossible to perform the buying and selling in a market. That means there should be currency of lesser denomination. If you all can hear me, can you hear me, Asrauluda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you getting my voice, everyone? Just
Yes.
give me some response.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Noor, Asrar?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as you can see on your screen, we have the characteristics of money. So the first characteristic of money is divisible. And what is divisible? Okay, okay. Okay, so first first we have divisible. On your Okay, can you hear me, Asrar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay, I was talking about the divisibility of money. The first characteristic that I showed you. What is divisibility of money? Divisibility of money means you can break the currency. You can break the currency into lesser denomination. Like for example, if you take a 2000 rupee note, and if you take that 2000 rupee note to the market, you can again break it down into 500, 100, 50, and now you have 200 rupee also. So you can break down the larger currency into smaller denomination. Are you getting me? That is called divisibility. Well, if you remember, in the barter system, this was a problem. Yes or no? In the barter system, it was a problem. Like, for example, some animals like cow, buffalo, when these animals were taken to the market for exchange, these animals were not getting divided. That means the people who had these animals, those people struggled to exchange things in the market, in the barter system. But because of money, what we can do, we can easily break a larger denomination into smaller denominations. That means we can break a larger currency into smaller currency, into smaller denominations. Like, for example, 2000 rupee note can be again broken down into 500, 200, 100, 50, 20, 10, like that. Clear? So that is called divisibility, the first characteristic of money. Clear? Okay. And then after that, what do we have? Let me again share the thing. All of you just. Okay. Here we go. If you all can see, here we have the list. We have completed divisibility. After that, we have portability. What is portable? Portability means moving from one place to another place. All of you try to understand. The first characteristic of money, divisibility or divisible. Is everyone clear? Any confusion with divisibility? Anyone is having any confusion with divisibility?
No, sir.
Can you hear me?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Aman, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm getting disconnected again and again. It's raining here. That's the reason. Okay, so quickly let me tell you. Let me tell you portability. What is the meaning of portability? Portability basically means movement. A thing moving from one place to another place. Now the question here is that why do we have portability under the characteristics of money? Well, we have portability under the characteristics of money because money is movable. You can move currency from one place to another place. Are you getting me? You can move currency from one place to another place. And now presently in this digital world, you don't need to move the real currency note. You can just do digital transaction. So the transaction or the movement of currency, these all things are possible. And that's the reason we have portability as the characteristic of money. If you all can hear me. What is portability? Let me again tell you, portability means movement. What is movement? Movement means moving from one place to another place. What is moving here? Currency notes are moving from one place to another place. Clear? From one district to another district, from one state to another state. So that is the second important characteristic of money, portability. Clear? Okay. So let us quickly see what did we get. What is the first point? What is the first characteristic of money? Quickly tell me. What is the first characteristic of money?
Divisibility.
Divisibility. Okay, no before divisibility, we have discussed another 2 points. In the previous class, we have discussed another 2 points. Which were those points?
Money must have
Acceptability, general acceptability, and cognizability. Who can tell me what is general acceptability? What is this characteristic? Quickly tell me what is.
It should be legal tender.
It should be legal tender. What is the meaning of legal tender?
All should accept.
Yes, all should accept
All
it.
should accept
Yes, correct.
the money.
Everyone listen. Everyone listen. Let me again tell you the characteristics, the 4 characteristics that we have discussed. First is acceptability. Money must be accepted by all, by the citizens of the country. Clear? And when the people will accept, that time when the currency will be declared legal tender. Legal tender means it is binding on everyone. No one can reject it. Everyone has to accept. That is called legal tender. So money must be a legal tender. Then only it will be accepted by each and every person. That is the first point, general acceptability. If people are not accepting currency notes, then what will happen? It will lose value. Are you getting me? It will not be called money. It will be just a paper. What is money? Money is a paper only. But the paper is having value because the government is declaring it as currency. Because the government or the agencies, like for example, Reserve Bank of India. Someone's microphone is on, I think. Please turn off the microphone. Okay. Thank you. So quickly listen. All of you listen these 4 points. These are very easy points and important. Currency note is nothing. It's just a paper. Are you getting me? It is just a paper, nothing. But it is having power. You can purchase things with it because the government and the banks, the Reserve Bank, have given authority to the currency note, have given power to it. And that power is called legal tender. That power is called legal tender. That means legally it is binding. It is binding on everyone. So that is the first characteristic. It must have general acceptability. It must be accepted by each and every person. Are you getting me? That's the first characteristic. Remember this. And then after that, cognizability. What is the meaning of cognizability? Who can tell me? Quickly tell me, what is the meaning of cognizability? What do you understand by cognizability?
It should be identifying money.
Yes, it should be identifiable. Money must be identifiable. If you all can listen me. Ayman, Noor, listen. What is cognizability? Cognizability means it must be identifiable. That means whatever currency notes are coming into our market, these currency notes must be identifiable. And what kind of identifiable things should be there? The identifiable things which must be there in a currency note. These things are, it must have, first of all, the number. If the number is not properly written, then it will be a problem. Then what? A ribbon should be there. Yes or no? That we have this in our currency note currently, a black ribbon. So we can easily identify that this is original and that is duplicate. Are you getting me? This is original, that is duplicate. We can easily identify by seeing that black ribbon. Plus the picture of Mahatma Gandhi. There are many things. In a currency note, you will find many identifiable things, identifiable items. And these identifiable items differentiate the fake currency notes and the original currency notes. Try to understand. The second point, that is cognizability. This is talking about fake and original currency notes. How to differentiate which one is original and which one is duplicate. We can differentiate seeing some items. Which are these items? The black color ribbon, the picture of Mahatma Gandhi, the 500 rupee figure, the number that you can see on the other side of the note, which is visible. If you place the currency note towards the sun, towards the light, you can see a number. You can see a number written, which is directly not visible, but it is there. So these are some identifiable items by which we can easily, you can say that this is an original note and that is a duplicate note. Are you getting me? So it must be identifiable, and that is cognizability. If you all are clear with these 2 points, are you all clear with these 2 points? Any confusion? Anyone? If you have any confusion, I
No,
know
sir.
some of you are still having confusion because I'm getting disconnected. Maybe you are not hearing my voice properly. You can ask me, no problem. Yes. Yes. If you have any question, you can ask me. Any question? No question. Okay. Okay. So first 2 points are done. General acceptability, first characteristic. Cognizability of money, second characteristic. Everyone is done. Jubai, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Noor, what about you? Ayman,
Sir.
any confusion? Ayman, Abul Hassan, Abu Suel, Yusuf, any confusion from the first 2 points? Okay. Now, okay, so let us conclude the session. But before that, let me again tell you how many characteristics we have discussed. How many characteristics we have discussed till now? Properly. 4 characteristics. Which are these 4 characteristics? Jubair, you tell me the first characteristic. Tell me the first characteristic.
General acceptability.
General acceptability. Noor Ahmed, tell me the second characteristic.
Money must be recognizable.
Okay, you can say cognizable, you can say identifiable also, no problem. If you are having problem with cognizability, just say identifiable. Okay, third characteristic. Quickly tell me third characteristic. Yusuf, what is the third characteristic of money that we have discussed? Do you remember the third characteristic? What is the third characteristic? Divisibility. Divisibility. Third characteristic is divisibility. What is the fourth characteristic? We'll discuss this again in the next class.
Portability.
How much
Portability. Portability, correct. So first we got general acceptability, then we got cognizability, that is, it must be identifiable. Third, what did we get? We got divisibility, that means money must have divisibility. It must be divided, clear, into smaller denomination. And then after that, portability, it must be transferable from one place to another place. If money is not portable, then it will become problem, because some areas will not be able to perform the buying and selling function if currency is not reaching that particular place. So money must be portable. That is the fourth characteristic. Clear? So these are the 4 characteristics. Again, we'll discuss this. I know some of you, I think, lost. Some of you are not hearing me properly, and we started late. So again, we'll discuss this tomorrow. But what you all will do, you all will read the points. Okay, today you read the characteristics, or else if possible, you write down somewhere all the characteristics one by one, so that tomorrow when I'll ask you, you can just easily tell me these are the characteristics and we can easily discuss.